Con together too, right? You guys did San Diego Comic Con as well together.
We did San Diego. Yeah, it was like 20 of us.
20 that was great.
The 4 of us
party like rock stars, bro.
Yes.
Did the 4 of us do it at one time or no? There was always one missing, I think.
John was missing from when I went, but yeah, you guys had gone the year before me.
Yeah.
John, tell us about that Las Vegas stripper, bro.
Yeah. Oh, that's a goodie. That's a goodie. Now this.
Tell us how she took your money, son. Dude. She took all your money, son.
John got robbed.
Now this should get a full screen. Check it out. This is hilarious. This is good. I decided to go to Vegas.
Yo, he likes to wiggle at the
all that boy money.
Jack got censored. He got censored.
Go ahead. Oh, shit. Go ahead. Oh, man. Background music.
He likes to wiggle, son.
The fact that he's telling the story, he denied it was a stripper for years. The fact that he's telling the story just tells
me. It was not a stripper. Yo, they're making that up. It was not a stripper. They keep making it up. Look,
it was a nice girl.
It was a girl, though. It was a girl, and there was some money.
It was a girl.
Wasn't it? It was a lady.
And I was broke. I will give this. I did end up broke, and it was a girl, but she had nothing to do with it.
Did she have a little horse head hand?
Oh, man.
But this is funny. So I decided to go to Vegas before San Diego. So I fly back to San Diego. I was receiving my paycheck, direct deposit, and we're doing the show. So I'm like, all right, I won't have a problem. Sam will set you up, man. You got to watch Sam. He'll set you up. Sam says to me, John, don't worry about the time you come in because the hotel will let you in. I've already put your name in. So I'm in San Diego with a suitcase in the roughest part at like 10 o'clock at night in the day. They don't get in until like 10:45 at night.
Right.
And I got $10 in my pocket, literally $10 in my pocket. So I call them before they get on the plane. And I say, so by the way, Sam, the plane ain't going to crash or nothing, right? Like y'all ain't delayed. There's no storm or nothing. Sam starts laughing his butt off. And he says, what's the problem? I said, because I'm broke. And if I can't get in a hotel, I'm stuck in San Diego with no money. And Sam turns to George and says, I knew it. I knew he paid for some woman. He said that right on the game. He's like, I knew he'd come back broke. I knew it. They did him.
He paid for some woman.
Was that $250? Was that?
John walks around with a sign that says, take my money.
But you still haven't told us what happened in Vegas, though. I guess what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, right. Stays in Vegas.
No, dude.
Coming to the Bronx right now.
I spent it on fast food. I took a picture with Elvis for $30. Found out it wasn't Elvis. I was upset. I knew it wasn't Elvis. I just blew it on in club. I went to a club. I don't know what happened to the money.
What kind of club was it?
No, I did take a girl to Viva Las Vegas. I did do that.
Viva Las Vegas, all right.
Was it a club on the strip?
And he gave her his paycheck.
Yeah.
He just started right over here.
The one that cleared in the direct deposit. Gave him his ATM card and said, here, honey, have a good time.
Not even a kiss goodbye.
I didn't get nothing. It was whack. I'm like, what the hell? What you gonna do? It is what it is.
So yes, we've been to San Diego, ready to answer your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, wow. You guys had a wild time.
Oh man, when we were hitting the road, we had fun.
That was some fun trips.
Yeah.
My first year in San Diego, I actually got a bootleg ticket because the guy that was in charge of making tickets for San Diego was printing out doubles and triples.
Oh, wow.
And he was selling them, I think at the Hyatt or something like that. And he was like all out in the open. Like other people were making badges. Like they weren't even hiding it. So my first year there was straight up bootleg ticket. And then the second year, he got caught.
You got caught the second year?
Yeah, but he was doing it for years, apparently.
Wow. damn.
For years.
You were just there recently, though, right? Like right before the pandemic. Didn't you go out there in 2019? I want to say
You've been out there.
I had tickets for 2019. I didn't go. I had tickets for 2020 too, but I didn't go. So my last one was 2018. You know, so 2019, I was going through a transition of jobs, and it would have been fiscally irresponsible if I went out there. So I had everything was set up, the hotel, the tickets. Like I know people that go and, you know, we split rooms and stuff, but it would have just been irresponsible of me to go because I would have been dead ass broke when I came back.
You would have pulled to Vegas.
Yeah.
You would have pulled to Vegas, right?
Yeah. John's bad. Oh, yeah.
Like I had to plan that trip down to the dollar because you're talking about like $300 a night at some hotels, you know, stuff like that. It's like it's a lot of money.
Yeah, John was so broke in San Diego. When we went out to dinner. He was asking for water. Like, how much you guys charge for water? Well, they were like,
I did. It was great.
It was free. It's free. Like he was that broke.
I said water for everybody on me.
It was bad, dude.
I can't wait to. James is going to be at PowCon too. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, John was crazy.
James Rodriguez.
Yeah.
J-Rod. J-Rod's in the house. What up, J-Rod?
Oh, wow. Nice.
Nice.
He said something about Stan Lee, that Bryan Cranston was going to be playing Stan Lee. He has a good show on too. He has that two guys, one pod. Is that what it's called?
I've been meaning to check that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. James does. Yeah. I've heard a couple of those episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be at PowCon. Cool. Yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to all get Corona.
Oh, cool. All right.
It used to be a hoot.
Nice.
A nice little reunion, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. The first time to be out.
Are you going or what? Are you gonna go as like a spectator?
I'll probably pop through on what is it? A 2-day con? Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday.
29th and 30th.
Yeah, I may pop through. Hey, anybody get vaccinated yet?
No.
No. You, Ray?
Nah, I should though. I should.
Are you one of those? Oh no.
No, I'm debating on it. I've gotten the opportunity to take it, and I got to teach in Newark in 2 weeks. So I think I might take it, but because of the whole mRNA thing, changing your DNA, rewriting your DNA, all that shit, I'm just like, I don't know if I want. And they don't even know what it's going to do to you long term.
That's more the concern for me. Like long term, you know, the DNA change, you know, that happens every time you catch a virus. You know, saying your body changes the immune system to kick the virus out. But the long term is what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, the long term.
I'm registered.
Like, I don't know if you were in Desert Storm, right?
I was in man, what was it called? It wasn't Desert Storm.
Desert Shield. Right?
Big shout out to Sugar K, dog. He just posted that we're on here. Big shout out, represent.
What up?
House, you got some OGs in the house there.
Yeah, I sent a few invites out before.
You know, the thing is,
what about Desert Shield? What about it?
So, you know, like my dad was there, and they gave him like experimental like radiation medicine. Just so they said, like, you know, when the fallout or whatever. And that stuff ended up giving him cancer when he got back. So, you know, it didn't affect everybody the same way. Like everyone that got it didn't get cancer, but it did affect them in a lot of different ways. So, so I know
the thing I'm worried. I'm sorry.
No, it just lowered his white blood cell count. And, you know, whenever there's like experimental drugs or new drugs coming into the scene,
I know.
and the FDA hasn't really approved it yet.
I know.
Well, my friend was telling me it usually takes longer than less than a year to come up with a vaccine for a disease of this magnitude. So how the hell did they do that? So I guess that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's just a little scary to me. You know?
Hey, Ray, it was Operation Iraqi Freedom. That's what it was.
Iraqi
Freedom. Watching. Shout out to my sister Esther. She's watching on YouTube. She just texted me. She actually reminded me.
Nice.
So shout out to my sister. Say hi to mom and dad for me.
I felt like a superstar when Anibal put our logo on a missile.
That was dope.
Oh yeah, he was there.
That was dope. That was the coolest thing ever.
It's like the greatest, man. I was so like happy to be like, you know, down with the comics.
Hold on. We gotta give you the full screen. We gotta give you the full screen. Let's put you on the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up those pictures and like post them up on Facebook or something because that like Sam just reminded me of that. I actually wrote on one of the missiles. I was like, Catch Da Craze or, Crazy Comic.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
What's that?
And you guys launched it?
Nah, we were sightseeing. I was medic. I was just being nosy, bro.
You guys send that shit.
Look at that stuff, Ooh, look at that missile over there. Ooh.
It probably landed somewhere. They're like, That's Grace, investigate now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that thing. It might have just been there for show, for all I know. I don't know.
I had a giant shell in my living room for a long time.
Look at that.
For a very long. The thing was like 4 feet tall. It was like a huge. My dad stole a bunch of stuff when he was over there.
Oh wow!
Like,
I kept a lot of my desert stuff, like my goggles and like some pouches and stuff. I still have them in the garage somewhere. Yeah.
And I still have the Iraqi money that you gave me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nice.
Very
I
cool.
gave all you guys that. You should all have it. John, did you spend it?
Just for the big
I could have.
The hooker was like, "What is this? What is this money? Where are you from?" He's like, "I'm an Arabian prince."
Dude, I don't think y'all know this. Do you know that we found an alien in my toilet in a bookstore called Book Off?
Yeah.
We found a copy of Alien in my toilet in Book Off.
Yeah.
I sent Sam a
Oh, you
picture of
did?
that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool.
It was in the dollar rack, right? I'm just saying, it goes in the cheap rack.
That's when you know you made it. That's when you know you made it. And you ended up in the
Oh,
dollar.
that's hey, you're there, bro. You're there.
Still worth something. That's 100 pennies.
Yeah, right.
I want the 100.
Yep. Whoever has that is lucky now.
There you go.
No
there you go.
question.
Yo, I was just reading through this. Mark said, was John the one driving to the studio when you guys got into the accident?
Good question.
I don't know that one.
I don't even remember.
Good question.
Who was in an accident?
What accident?
Salazar says he worked on COVID, so he can answer your COVID questions and vaccine stuff. Okay, that's good. So
Look at that. It typically takes 18 months to 2 years at the fastest to come up with a COVID vaccine.
Oh, yeah,
vaccine,
Jason knows that stuff. Yeah, yep.
yeah.
The thing that I don't understand about the vaccine, right? And I don't know about this stuff, but people get the vaccine, and every time somebody's getting a shot, the next news is the highest death rate ever. More people's getting it. People are getting sicker. And I'm like, why is the numbers going up when people are being vaccinated? Right. I just don't understand the correlation, but I don't understand how the vaccine works.
I'll tell you this, Jonathan. I'll tell you this. You can write this in your next comic book. Let's see. We are being, according to QAnon, we're being invaded by aliens. And we're terraforming the planet.
and they're in your toilet.
And there's an alien in the toilet.
In the toilet.
Oh, that was when we were going out the first time we went to it came for the radio, his show back in the days. Remember in Long Island, George got to an accident.
Then it was me.
There we go.
The show.
And he was not like
it was George again. Oh,
then I was the driver. The non-insurance, non-licensed.
George is common denominator.
It was me.
We live in the stereotype right there, bro.
It's me, baby. It was me, baby. Give me the music. Give me the music.
Make it rain.
It was me, baby.
Oh, damn. Oh, snap.
No, like, are you my brother? You sound like my brother.
I don't even care anymore. I'm good now. I've changed. I'm a different man, guys. I've changed.
He was wilding out before he became wilding out on MTV.
Were you going over 80 as well? Were you in the
dude? I don't even know what. You know what?
Hey, George, I'm gonna tell the Tijuana story, bro.
Oh my god!
Sam, I want to hear that one.
Sam, on the way back, me, and the Wolf and George went to Tijuana. On the way back, George was stressing about getting back over the border because he didn't have his papers and stuff.
Yes.
Wow.
You were wilding, bro. You were wilding, man.
So wait,
I don't want to get into like the whole story. Like I personally would like Dave to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like
But George,
you can tell if you want, the whole story.
But for some reason, George doesn't remember this. The first time we went to Tijuana during the day, we went through, and we're coming back to
Corona. I don't remember this.
And so the guy goes, he goes, what are you bringing back? I was like, all this. He's like, where are you from? I said, Brooklyn. He said, get over there, wise guys. I walked through. He goes to George. Where are you from? He says, Ecuador. So they pull him to the side.
No,
that was somewhere
incorrect.
else.
That's incorrect.
That's coming from SanDiego.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. And you're saying that because I told you this story. When I used to work for an advertising agency in New York, and we traveled to Puerto Rico. That was my first time traveling outside the United States. Now, at the time, and this was a few years ago, at the time, my green card wasn't up to snuff. It was in the works. Right. So when I was coming back from Puerto Rico,
his driver's license.
Yeah, man. So when I was coming back from Puerto Rico, there's an immigration officer who's everybody's walking through. Hey, where you from? And similar to what Sam said, somebody been making jokes. Brooklyn. I'm from the Lower East Side. Blah blah. Here comes George, fucking Ecuadorian boy. So where you from? And I'm all proud to say I'm from Ecuador. He's like, oh, really? Come here. Step aside. He takes me to the side, and he's like, Where's your paperwork? And I'm like,
he didn't say suck it.
What happened was, and I asked him, I said, yo, let me ask you a question. When I left, you guys didn't ask me for anything. I'm coming back. And he's like, listen, when you go to somebody's house, aren't they happy to see you leave? It's when you come into the house, they start checking to see what you have with you, right? So fast forward to SanDiego. When we went to Tijuana, I knew better. So now when they said where you're from, I just said I'm from Yonkers, and they let me through. But you remember that story, Sam, because I told you about that whole Puerto Rico story.
No, it was one of you guys that we had to wait 15 minutes because they asked you for information.
Somebody was bringing because they were asking you, what are you bringing back? And somebody said, oh, I'm bringing this. And they were like, all right, step aside. Let me check.
We had to wait for 15 minutes.
And we had to wait because they had to check what they were bringing with them. Because all you had to say was nothing. Even if you had shit in your pockets, nobody was checking. But when that
Brooklyn, everyone's gonna let you go.
Was it Jonathan that says I got the cocaine and like waving like
this? Dude, let me tell you something. The funny thing is, there's a certain point after, and this isn't good, but after 9/11, they would not pull people of color because they were stereotyping, unfortunately, certain groups. Yeah, but they would target other groups. So there wouldn't be like, you wouldn't have any problems there. I
was getting stopped all the time. It's crazy.
That's when everyone was clean shaved for like 4 years.
Yeah. Dude, I was getting stopped for my last name, Medina. They were like, oh, you're from Medina? Come here. Let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you got to watch out for Sam, though. Because Sam will set you up for some stuff. But he's our brother, so it's a brother thing. He will set you up. He sent us to Baltimore. I'm not even going to tell that joke. That one, George. You got to tell the Baltimore one.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
He has us go to a show in Baltimore, right? And for some reason, Sam all of a sudden gets like Ebola virus or something. It's some strange thing out of the blue. And sends us to a hotel that I thought we wasn't going to get out of that hotel. And he says nothing.
The banging? Yeah. Was that the hotel where there was like banging the door and the guy and the girl?
Yeah. But he was there, Sam. You
were Sam was there.
He bowed out. He knew he bowed out.
You're telling it, bro. That's exactly how it happened. I remember it like that too.
Yeah.
So you got Ebola?
Paying for it.
He said you got Ebola? The only thing Ray heard was, you got Ebola, bro? That's important.
How many beers have you had, Ray?
No, what happened was I just moved into the condo and we were still building it out or whatever and working out. And so my wife's like, you can't go. And I was like, okay. So these guys went and they had some sort of guy, a pimp and his girl or something like that. I don't know what it was. You guys know the
story. Yeah, it was George. You tell that story. I've told a lot of stories.
You're telling the story. I don't know.
Finish the story, bro.
I'm going to tell the story.
Tell us the story.
So for some reason, Sam will not tell us the address of the hotel. He's just like, it's cool. You'll like it. You'll like it. What's the address? Don't worry about that. You'll like it. You'll like it. It's already paid for. You'll like it. We get to the hotel. I swear, before you even saw the lady, there was a rack with condoms on it and 2 trucks in the parking lot. I kid you not, I'm making this up. So we come to the desk and she acted like she don't even know we got booked there. Like, oh, with this person, y'all talk about this hotel? Like she's trying to warn us. You talk about this hotel? Yeah, we did. We come to the hotel. We see a guy walk in with a girl. So we're talking about the con. All of a sudden, we hear,
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, we're acting like we don't hear it. And we're talking, and all of a sudden we hear the banging. Boom, boom, boom. And halfway through the conversation, we're like, oh, forget the show. We're going to sleep. Well, maybe we could sleep this out. And done. We told Sam, he cracks up. He thinks it's the funniest thing ever, and that's the story. I'm like, okay. Or he has us walking up a hill in San Diego looking like Africans with stuff on our head, like we carrying baskets and stuff up a hill. He has no idea where the hotel is.
Why you make it sound like Sam put a gun to our head, bro?
I know.
Dude, I'm just saying, he tricked us. He bamboozled us. He led us astray.
This was the guy that gets robbed in Vegas. But when we went to San Diego, on the map, it looked like the place we picked, which was affordable, was close to the convention center.
He got us.
Like 2 miles from the bus stop. We had to walk uphill across the highway. I got the video of us on the highway.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm gonna post it up one day. I got the video with my camcorder. We're carrying all this stuff across the highway. It was crazy.
It's true. Listen, Sam's fault is not that he wasn't forcing us to. He made the mistake, but Sam's smart enough to not admit the mistake and pretend it was part of the plan. That's what Sam does. It's not that he makes us do anything, dude. Sam just messes up. He won't say he messed up. He just be like, I meant to do this, guys. Now carry this stuff. Come on, it's fun. And we're like, you son of a bitch. But
I read Trump's book. You gotta go with the flow.
The radio says it was George all along.
It was George all along. I'm looking at this.
Why do you think I have Herb?
The accident. You guys missed a great spot.
I have Herb in the studio?
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we're missing some really good comments over here.
Hey Ray, real quick, are you and Chris Duckett planning to do like more shows? I liked him on your show that time I saw him. I thought Brent.
Oh man, yeah.
He was great.
He didn't element to the show, bro, and he's got a good speaking voice. I enjoyed seeing the rapport between you two. You guys should definitely do that more.
Yeah. I have a few different guest speaker, a guest host.
Host.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're also doing another type of show as well that I'm going to a separate show from this. But I'm kind of feeling out the atmosphere. I was trying to get either Chris or Tom Siaka to come on tonight.
Okay.
But
nice. Okay.
But they're both busy. So
yeah.
No. But the thing with Chris is that he'll say yes, and then the day of, he'll be like, "Oh no, I can't do it."
Shout out to Chris Duckett.
Big shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
What up?
Well, yeah, there's a few people. I used to have these other 2 co-host guys, but they ended up. I try to just basically say, well, this one guy is not working out. This is just you and I, and the guy was like, "No, I'm going with him." So they both quit.
Oh man!
Damn! It was like,
and
they get a walkout on you. Oh man! Right.
And then I was like, "Okay, let me pay you for your episodes, right? Let me just pay you for the work you did." They were like, "I'm not going to even return your phone call. Don't insult me with money." I was like,
"Damn!"
Wow.
And then they actually set up my second YouTube channel because last week they basically blocked me from my own YouTube channel, and then today they deleted all the old episodes, but I already had them backed up. So.
These sound like some good buddies, bro. Wow, these guys are tight.
This sounds like 12 guys.
Former coworker at the prison, so it's just.
Okay, set it up. I got you. All right.
Yeah, that's what it was. But it's like, I got that's my luck, right? So it's like I know how to pick them. Just I know how to pick them. But I just figured, let me just pay you. Give me the channel, whatever. I mean, it's my fucking show, but it's like they're like, no, you're not gonna pay me. I'm gonna delete all your episodes. It's like, okay. It's like some guys act like ex-girlfriends, that's all.
So you didn't have all that stuff backed up, not to keep like digging into it. I'm just curious.
I did. I have every episode on Instagram right now.
Start a new channel, bro.
And then I have some.
Yeah, there you go.
But the thing is that I had some backed up on my computer here, but then my son deleted it.
You can't win.
Yo, Mark said you can insult me with money all you want.
Yeah. The guy was like, no, I'm gonna pay you. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I'm paying him at a higher rate than he's been paid before. So
damn.
How dare you, Ray?
How dare me? How dare me?
Christ.
Awesome.
I'm very laid back. It's like we don't have to agree on anything, just like we went through a year or 4 years of people saying you're not my friend, you voted for Trump or you voted for whoever, and me, I'm Green Party. I didn't vote for Hillary or Trump, so it's like, I'm the so I was like, it doesn't matter who you really vote for. It's part of the process. It's part of the process.
I agree with that. I didn't vote for anybody that year.
No, I didn't lose any friends in the last 4 years because of who they voted for. I guess some people choose that, but I don't know. But I find that with Democrats, and I'm a registered Democrat, but I also vote Green most of the time. But I say the Democrats eat their own, and the Republicans they're like the homies. They back each other up to death. It's like they're corrupt down. So I mean, it's that's what life is. That's what life is, and I don't bother with it.
You should get on Jaimito's show, man. That sounds like some topics that they definitely like to talk about. From what I've seen of the advertisements.
Oh yeah.
Like politics and all kinds of like current events and stuff. From what I've seen,
it doesn't bother me if you voted for Trump. I mean, yeah, Trump's a racist, but it's just like Bill Maher says: just because you voted for Trump doesn't make you a racist. But there are people who are racist that voted for Trump. But I just think most people are misinformed. That's what I think it is. And it's okay. But most people in this country don't even know their own rights or the laws. They don't understand the laws of this country.
By the way, Mark takes checks, cash, and PayPal. In case you're
and he takes Bitcoin.
This guy said he's enjoying the club. So I guess my point is of bringing all that shit up is that I'm a pretty laid back person. I'm pretty accepting of everybody. And if you don't like me, that's okay. That's all right. So I don't mind. Most people don't. So it's like just ask my wife.
We like you, Ray. That's okay. We like you, Ray. We think you're cool.
Ray's like, I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care either way. I get along with everybody.
Oh man.
Like this.
All right, guys. I think I gotta I gotta go to bed.
Me too. 11 p.m. It's the witching hour.
This was awesome. We went 40 minutes over, but it was fun.
It was fun, really fun.
It was good time, man. Good time. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for
everyone's got to do their dance move now, like this.
Yo, John, do the wiggle, baby.
I don't know who does the wiggle better, George or John.
No, John's got that, because John's got the movement down below. I got the shoulders. I got the shoulders. John's got the waist.
That's
John's got the waist. You know what I mean? He got it. He's got it. Oh. Peace. Oh, look at that. How you did that. Wiggle it, John. Wiggle it, John. Wiggle it.
You know that.
Yo, he doesn't need much. John just starts. Oh, you crazy clown.
Yeah.
And with all that crazy talk, lizard people, we got all this shit going on, right?
Some guys act like ex-girlfriend.
That's right.
That's the quote of the night. Quote of the night. Anyway, fellas, I'll see you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Guys. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you so much, Ray. Really.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys are welcome anytime. This is Bronx Heroes.
We got it.
Yeah.
Please. You got to do it again.
Yeah.